Alright, guys. So, yesterday I did say I was going to react to this video from D-Man about what the Monsterverse needs to learn from Godzilla Minus One. But I'll be honest with you, I can't really upload that much because I can't really upload that much this week, even though I'm so hyped for Godzilla right now because of freaking school. Gotta take exams tomorrow because school likes to be some hoes, you know what I mean? Because school, am I right? So yeah, let me just react to this, then I'm gonna go to bed. Hold on. No. I need to. Hold on. I'm in my bed. Alright, guys, let's react.
What's up, everybody?
Do it taste as good as the last
Yeah,
one?
it does.
Oh,
It's okay. It's okay. That was my mom. In case some of y'all were wondering. So yeah.
Man back, open to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a little Godzilla discussion video. This one's not really Godzilla Minus One specific, nor is it Godzilla X Kong centric. I mean, this one's kind of a general discussion on both in a way. I wanted to go back and get some good old fashioned 2016 vibes. So in this video, join me for an
God, I'm eating my.
discussion about what
Sorry, I'm just eating a lot. I'm not gonna pause that a lot. Hold on, let me just do something with my food real quick. I'm gonna just. Let me do something. Sorry, guys, I'm not gonna keep y'all waiting. Yeah, I'm gonna let it cool off for a few minutes before I eat it.
would like to see in the upcoming Godzilla Minus One trailer, which drops in just a few hours, and also what I think Legendary and Warner Bros. Can learn from Toho. Let's do it.
Like the intro. I swear, Godzilla Minus One is gonna be the scariest Godzilla movie ever. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be the scariest Godzilla movie.
I'm gonna go on for longer than I want. Really, why I'm making this video is for two reasons. Number one, because I just kind of want to speculate about what could be in the Godzilla Minus One trailer, and also because I just kind of want to open up the discussion on advertising these movies in general. But most of all, and most importantly, I want to use it to announce that I'm gonna wait to watch the Minus One trailer until tomorrow morning. I was planning on staying up tonight. I thought my family was gonna be out of town today. They're not. They're coming home any minute now. So my whole plan to stay up and react to the trailer when it dropped, kind of not gonna do that because I don't want to keep them up. This is gonna be my supplemental discussion for the night, and then tomorrow morning I'll hit the ground running with the trailer reaction, the breakdown, all that good stuff. I guess I just wanted to say what I'm expecting from it, and what I'm expecting is something that's gonna be around 1 to 2 minutes. I think it'll probably be closer to 2 minutes, about 1:45-ish. I'm thinking it will be primarily a music-oriented trailer, and here's why I think they're gonna do this, is because if you pay attention to the marketing and advertising in Shin Godzilla, it was very deliberate. Shin Godzilla used almost no dialogue. I mean, I can't think of a single trailer that had dialogue. Maybe some of the TV spots did. Oh, some of the TV spots definitely did, but none of the main trailers did. All of the main trailers were just soundtrack. The reason that Toho does that, if you're wondering, is because it's more international. It's widespread. Anybody from anywhere can watch that. They don't need to re-edit a trailer and subtitles.
I swear, I'm sorry. I just love the music.
And I think that's exactly what's going to happen here. I think Toho's going to drop this trailer a couple hours later. Godzilla America will drop the trailer, and now we'll have the English updated title slides. I'm expecting it to expand upon the teaser we saw last night. I don't think it's going to necessarily build upon the teaser we saw originally. However, I do think a lot of that footage will be in this. I think a lot of the footage we've seen already is going to build up about 1 minute's worth of this trailer, and then there will probably be about 40 seconds to a minute worth of new footage. I think they're probably going to follow a Shin Godzilla styled arc with something exciting right at the start, and then it slows down into more of the human stuff. I'm excited to learn who the cast list for this movie is. It's incredibly rare for Japanese movies to not announce the cast lists way ahead of time, and we still don't know.
Nah, the trailer for it was the other way around. It started off with the humans, then it started showing Godzilla a lot more.
excited to see if they're going to
And there was dialogue.
presence into this movie. As we hear in the teaser, there's a lot of English voices rattling off, and I do think some of those radio chatters are going to be sprinkled throughout this new trailer. Even though I said I think it's going to be largely music oriented, I think a lot of that radio chatter will be sprinkled.
Thankfully it wasn't. No, not thankfully. No. In fact, yeah, thankfully it wasn't musically oriented.
We'll probably get one grand shot of Godzilla in action, but I think on the whole it's going to be like snippets of the feet. I definitely, obviously think we're going to get that wide shot of the feet walking down the street. And I think
Which we did. We actually got a lot of shots of Godzilla.
I think it'll be primarily focused on the attack sequence that happens in the first trailer, that daytime attack sequence.
It does.
In the market. The reason is because Shin Godzilla focused almost the entirety of their advertising campaign on Godzilla's very first attack in his third form. When Godzilla and the military duked it out in that city on the way to Tokyo, I forget what that city was, but in that pop-up city on the way to Tokyo, Godzilla and the military duked it out, and that was almost the entirety of the Shin Godzilla ad campaign, mixed in with human scenes and humans just reacting. That's kind of what I think they're going to do here. I think Godzilla's market attack, which I'm assuming is going to be his...
Godzilla Minus One looks to be a step up from Shin Godzilla.
I think Godzilla's first official...
They really stepped their game with CGI when it comes to, CGI.
A lot of people reacting, a lot of history, and then I think it'll be a couple quick shots of Godzilla.
Toho knows what they're doing.
Maybe like one or two nighttime shots, or a teaser for the atomic breath at the very end of the teaser, just like what they did with Shin Godzilla. That's what I'm hoping for, because that will leave us with a lot of ambiguity about what the story is, and that's what I really wanted to focus on here, is just the importance of how special it is that we truly know nothing. We don't know the cast for this movie. We don't know the composer for it, although I do think we're going to finally hear the proper main theme for this movie. I think that theme that was played in the countdown teaser and played in the teaser last night, that's going to build out the main theme for this movie, and I'm excited to hear that thing, the full thing. I think we're going to get about a minute's worth of it, a minute to 2 minutes worth of it. Full song will probably clock in almost at 4 minutes. I'm just totally basing that on Shin Godzilla, but that's my thought. I'm really excited because we know so little about this movie. We don't know how big of a presence will America have. We hear American radio chatter. Is America going to be this faceless entity where we just see their ships and tanks and planes get destroyed, but we don't really see them?
It's probably World War II. That's what I think America does.
Swimming through the ocean, maybe some shots of ships blowing up or him swimming around.
And maybe Japan needs Godzilla's help. Japan needs America's help in order to stop Godzilla.
And it's so exciting to be able to speculate about stupid things like what's Godzilla's roar going to be? Is it just going to be this 54 roar, or are they going to have some other Showa update roars sprinkled in there? Will they use any Heisei roars? Who knows? Or things like what color is his atomic breath? Like things that we would never ever question in the Monsterverse because it's not really relevant, and we know some of the answers already because the previous films. This being a standalone film, it's so special to just guess about, is it a solo Godzilla movie? Is it a versus film? And it's got so much chatter, not just within the fan base.
I think it's a solo Godzilla movie. I don't think we're getting a versus Godzilla.
All the time. It's just huge in Japan and huge overseas.
With Minus One.
Obviously, because it's an overseas film. But even in America, I've seen a lot of Americans talking about it. I hear people talk about this movie all the time. It's just got a level of buzz around it that I really...
It sure as hell does. I'm on Instagram and people talking about this movie, I swear.
Feeling of a Japanese Godzilla film, not an American one, but a Japanese Godzilla film. I think a lot of it also has to do with the fact that Toho is just smarter than Legendary and Warner Bros. I really like Legendary. I think Legendary does a pretty good job overall, but Warner...
Hey, Loki. I was just about to say, is that thing Godzilla? Are they advertising Godzilla on the soap? That was a Jaguar. It looked like Godzilla for a minute. But yeah, honestly, Loki, Toho is kind of smarter at Godzilla movies than Legendary. I'm sorry, guys.
Warner hasn't known how to market a movie since like 2015. Kong Skull Island's advertising campaign started out really mysterious and amazing, and then for some reason rapidly shifted into just showing everything all the time, always. So much footage was released for that movie. Godzilla King of the Monsters clocked in at about 19 minutes worth of footage revealed. We had seen the whole freaking movie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. They spoiled too much of King of the Monsters.
She dies in the trailer.
And then they show burning Godzilla in the trailers. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. They spoiled the hell out of King of the Monsters, which is the #1 thing I didn't think they were gonna do. Cause they did a great job with Godzilla 2014's marketing. You would think they'll keep the same level of hype and marketing for the sequel, especially since it's gonna be bigger, better, with more Toho creatures and more surprises Godzilla fans, but they just had to fuck it. They just had to fucking show everything. No, people were already gonna see this movie regardless. So wouldn't it make sense for you to keep some of the stuff in the movie itself and not in the trailers? I'm not gonna lie to you. They spoiled King of the Monsters. In fact, Godzilla versus Kong, they kind of showed a lot. Cause I remember they were starting to show a lot of trailers. Like I there a few TV spots in there. I was like, okay, they're starting to release too many trailers. So yeah, I remember. And I remember them leaking Mega Godzilla's design. I got royally pissed off. Royalty pissed off at that.
So many of the big moments in the trailer. Ghidorah's missing head, the oxygen destroyer. Everything was in the trailers for King of the Monsters. When Godzilla vs. Kong rolls around, and there's so little time to advertise because of the COVID release date of that movie. But even the ending, they put Kong getting his ass kicked. They put the final blow in the trailer. Godzilla stomping his chest and roaring in his face was in the trailer. Kong dead on the ground needing to be revived. Mega Godzilla just up and moving around was in the trailer. It's like they have no subtlety. They have no awareness about what truthfully captivates audiences. I think what captivates audiences is showing them the best moments.
Yeah, Toho's better at marketing. I can just say that.
Showing us all the best moments.
Toho's better at marketing.
It's a good way to make us go. I've seen all of the special things, so I could wait till streaming. I don't really need to see this because I've already seen it. There's so many movies like this that I watch the trailer and I'm like, I don't need to see this because I've already seen it. Just take a step back and go settle with it. Toho is so clever. Their advertising is so clever. And Toho really clamped down on spoilers for Godzilla Minus One. I mean, Godzilla's design was something that we had no idea what it would look like until there it was. Even the existence of this movie, we didn't learn about it until they wanted us to learn about it. We will learn about the next legendary film long before they tell us about it. Godzilla was gone. We knew that thing was coming all the way back in 2021. We knew that was going to come. We just didn't know what it was going to be called or what would be in it. I just think it's so crazy the way that Toho is so...
I love that shot of Shin Godzilla. I swear. I hope we get something. Again, I want to see how they top Shin Godzilla, because with Godzilla Minus One, because Shin Godzilla was a masterpiece. And again, they can actually top it. How are they gonna top it though? How they gonna what type of creativity are they gonna have? What type of creative stuff is Godzilla gonna be on? Like what is Toho gonna be doing with Godzilla? What type of creative shit Toho's gonna be on? I just want to see how they top Shin Godzilla. I swear. Again, the CGI, the VFX is already a step up from Shin Godzilla. And it's already more intense. The movie itself is more intense and scary. So, yeah.
And smart and tight-knit. Like, they didn't even allow cell phones on set for Godzilla Minus One because they wanted to restrict spoilers that heavily. We don't even know what the cast for this movie is. I cannot stress enough how weird that is. The movie comes out in 2 months. 2 months from now. And we don't even know who's in it. It is so strange and exciting. And Toho just knows what they're doing. They know how to build this mystery that now engages people. People are now working with the marketing to say, oh, I see this little glimpse. I wonder what that is. You know, we're connecting dots on our own. We're not being force-fed information. We're not being force-fed exposition. We're just seeing little glimpses and then trying to piece together the story from there. It's just wonderful. I really love it. I love the feeling of not knowing what this movie is going to be. I'm hopeful that Toho sticks to their guns and does what they did with Shin Godzilla, which is give us a really cryptic ad campaign. We knew so little about Shin Godzilla until the movie dropped in Japan. It's easy to forget that before the movie came out in Japan, we did not know about Godzilla's multiple forms, nor did we know about Godzilla's shooting beams out of his back or out of his tail. There may be some slight rumblings about some alternate forms based on figures that we were getting, but we didn't know. We had no idea.
Yeah, which I'm not gonna lie to you. Godzilla's size in this movie, he's 55. He's in the 50 meters. He's minus one Godzilla. Godzilla and minus one is smaller than Shin Godzilla. He's back to. For those of y'all who didn't know, Godzilla's not like 300 something feet tall like he's been lately with Shin Godzilla, the Monsterverse. He's back to his like shorter, like he's not as big as Heisei Godzilla. He's not Heisei Godzilla, Legendary Godzilla, Final Wars Godzilla, Shin Godzilla. He's not even of course he's not Godzilla Earth. Of course he's not Godzilla's Earth size, which is like literally 1,000 feet tall. But yeah, he's back to his Showa era size. like 100 like 54 meters. I mean not meters, 55 meters, 154 feet tall. No, he's there. That's how big Godzilla's gonna be in Godzilla minus one. I thought he was gonna be no. Since Godzilla, I thought they wanted to keep the trend of making Godzilla like big, but apparently, from what I've heard and from what I've seen too, Godzilla is like 154 meters tall. I mean, I keep saying meters. 154 feet tall, and like 55 meters. Again, I'm just at this point. I'm just used to. Obviously, Godzilla, like Godzilla Ultima, is short. I'm just used to Godzilla like being like actually big, like big, like 300 some feet tall, like close to 400.
That there's a lot of rumblings about if there's going to be a second monster in this movie, and we still don't know. The fact that people can say, well, I'm making an educated guess that we probably will based on Bandai, well, there you go. That's still a guess. It's not definitive. And that's what Toho does so well. Toho gives us enough to engage us and make us use our brains, which then gets us to think about the movie more. It gets us to remember it more. It gets us more excited, more engaged. And it just creates this overall atmosphere that I don't see in the fandom much these days. And it's just so wonderful to see. So to Legendary and Warner Bros. With Godzilla X Kong the New Empire, pay your actors so they can advertise the movie, and then we can talk about it for reals, please. But beyond that, be clever with your advertising. Don't just give it all away. And I know they're gonna. I know that there's a lot of cool stuff in this movie that they're gonna want to show off. And they'll think that one little thing that's gonna happen to Kong, then he'll get a new weapon because of it. We're gonna save that for the movie. Meanwhile, we're gonna put all of the new monsters and all of the bad guys and all of this and all of that in the movie. But there is still
Oh God, they already leaked it. They already leaked the Godzilla spiral ray. Yes, Godzilla spiral ray. They leaked They leaked Kong with lightning powers. They leaked Godzilla spiral ray, and they even leaked Shimu, the Ice Titan, the first that caused the Ice Age. Apparently, from what I've heard, from what I've been hearing, Shimu. They didn't link. They didn't leak leaked Scar King's design. Again, I'm trying to. I'm used to this. I'm just used to the the villains in Godzilla X Kong New Empire. I'm trying to get used to them, used to their names. I'm already used to it by now, but again, it's yeah. But yeah, they leaked Godzilla's Spiral Heat Wave from the Heisei movies, which thank God it's coming back. They leaked King Kong. They leaked Kong with his lightning powers, which thank God that's coming back too. I'm assuming, which I'm already predicting that they're gonna use that to defeat Shimu. I think they're gonna kill Scar King the easy way, and it's gonna take a hard way to kill Shimu, unless Shimu is a good guy and Shimu starts off bad and then he turns good, and then it's really just Scar King they need to take down. So yeah, or it's Scar King joins Kong and Godzilla's side, and it's Shimu that they need to take down, since Shimu seems like a bigger threat than Scar King. See what I mean? I don't even know. Some people are saying Burning Godzilla is going to be in Godzilla Minus One. I don't even know that, for all I care. As far as I'm concerned, that it probably is going to happen. Probably going to be the shortest Burning Godzilla, considering how small Godzilla is in this movie compared to Heisei Godzilla and Legendary Godzilla and Godzilla Earth, which also had Burning Godzilla.
Go around claiming that, not all the surprises are revealed. It's just silly. For real.
I already know Kong's gonna get his lightning powers in Godzilla X Kong. Whereas I don't even know if Burning Godzilla is gonna be in Minus One, and I don't even know if there's gonna be two Godzillas in Godzilla Minus One, like everyone's been saying. I don't even know if this movie's gonna be rated R. I already know Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire is gonna be PG-13. See what I mean? The speculation around Godzilla Minus One compared to Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire, it's Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire is a lot more predictable, but still exciting. Whereas Godzilla Minus One is just pure speculation and pure secrets and hype. It's just pure. Again, I'm not doing any jabs at the Monsterverse. I love the Monsterverse, but it's like this. I feel like I see some people are saying Godzilla Minus One is gonna be. Some people are saying Godzilla Minus One is gonna be better than Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire, and I sure as hell see why many people are saying that. I see many people saying, "Oh, I'm more hyped for Godzilla Minus One than Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire." I sure as hell see why. I don't even know. I don't even know what the fuck the Monsterverse is at this point. Whereas Godzilla Minus One it's clearly a Toho Godzilla movie, but modern. Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire. I don't even know. I don't even know what the hell that movie is gonna be at this point. Like, it's like, what the fuck? It's like, I really hope Adam Wingard knows what he's doing, cause if somehow I do not like Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire, and I just love Godzilla Minus One, even though I've known Godzilla X Kong longer than Godzilla Minus One, that's gonna be a bad look. That's gonna be a bad look. Considering that, hey, so some people are gonna be like, hey, we just had, well, like, let's just say this movie Godzilla X Kong: New Empire turns out to get like bad reviews, and like not many people are liking it. Hey, we just had this Godzilla movie like a few months ago. It's from Japan. Yeah, it's the same people that make the old movies. You know, maybe Godzilla works best when they're around, except for leaving it to these Americans. That's one thing I do not want to happen, because the last thing I need is comparisons. Like, I just want to enjoy the movies for what they are. Because, again, I remember the Shin Godzilla versus 2014 debate. Hardcore Toho fans were throwing jabs at 2014 for what they didn't do right. And they were constantly saying, "Oh, Shin Godzilla! Look what Shin Godzilla did. This is what 2014 should like." That's why I'm worried is gonna happen if Godzilla X Kong turns out disappointing. They're gonna do the same thing with Godzilla Minus One. Oh, Godzilla Minus One did this. Godzilla Minus One actually made it scary. Why the hell is Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire this goofy ass movie with all these big ass creatures? Whereas this Godzilla movie we just had like a few months ago is actually scary and terrifying. No, there are some people that don't even realize that Godzilla Minus One and Godzilla X Kong are two different, like, Godzilla franchises, two different continuities. Are gonna be like, Godzilla was just scary and now he's a joke? What the hell? It's like I really hope Legendary knows what they're doing with the next Monsterverse movie.
Toho has been doing it right for years. And not always. Toho didn't always. Their old Godzilla...
Yeah. Exactly. The Monsterverse movies, the Monsterverse Godzilla movies, they're one of the better Godzilla movies. Well, more particularly, the solo ones, Godzilla 2014 and King of Monsters. No. Godzilla vs. Kong was better than 2014. Godzilla vs. Kong was a lot better than Godzilla 2014, but King of the Monsters is way better than Godzilla vs. Kong in my opinion. Like, the Monsterverse Godzilla movie, it's one of the better Godzilla movies. Like, they're one of the better Godzilla movies. They're not they're not bad in any stretch of the imagination, but it's like, I feel like they have a lot of missed opportunities. You know what I mean? It's like I said, Godzilla doesn't really feel scary in the Monsterverse. He's intimidating, of course. He's intimidating. I can feel scared of him at times, but he's not really like a threat. He's not really threatening because of all these. No. Before y'all say yes, we had other kaiju's in the old movies, but they always do. But at least Godzilla actually has his moments to shine.
Whereas in these movies, it's more so they focus more on the other monsters and the humans compared to Godzilla. It's like they more so have Godzilla as his background character. Which again, if they just take the time to show Godzilla a lot more, I feel like a lot more audiences would have been afraid of him instead of looking at him as this cool but intimidating character. Cool but intimidating character. But yeah, but yeah, the MonsterVerse movies, they're still great movies. They're still, again, if you don't, they're still great movies to watch. They're still great movies. Again, when Godzilla vs. Kong was coming out, that was the number one. The MonsterVerse was the number one talk of the town. I remember everybody was talking about the MonsterVerse when Godzilla vs. Kong was coming out. People that didn't even know the MonsterVerse existed started looking into the MonsterVerse. Hey, I didn't know this movie existed. I didn't know there was a Godzilla movie. I didn't know King Kong had another movie. I remember many people were reacting to like the MonsterVerse movies to get prepared for Godzilla vs. Kong. So they're still great movies to watch. And again, it's, if you like them, that's good. I love them. I still love them to this day, even though I know there's a lot more issues in them, a lot more missed opportunities compared to their actual respective like movies. But it's like they're still entertaining movies. They're still good. They may not be that great, but they're still good. They're still good. I don't even expect Godzilla X Kong the New Empire to be all that great, but I still expect to enjoy it enough. But yeah, it's like it's like, but the thing is though, Toho knows what they're doing. Maybe I think it's because they created Godzilla. They know everything about Godzilla. It's like I feel like Toho need, and also because here's what I think it needs to happen. Toho and Legendary cooperate with each other in order to bring them. Like, what makes the Monsterverse movies what they are is because Toho and Legendary work together. I feel like Toho needs to also play a part in making Godzilla himself scary and also making the tone darker and also even the writing. Because how the hell does Shin Godzilla have better writing than all of the Monsterverse movies combined? All four Monsterverse movies. Even the movie with the best writing somehow is worse than Shin Godzilla. Even the movie that with the most kaiju action, even the movie that feels like even the movie that feels like a classic Godzilla movie in the Monsterverse. Somehow Shin Godzilla does it better. I feel like it's just Toho themselves are just better filmmakers than Legendary. I think if Toho just play a part in the movies themselves as well, then I feel like the Monsterverse movies would have been better. Like would have had better reviews. But yeah, like I think it's just Toho is just better with Godzilla than Legendary. Again, no jabs at Legendary. I think it's just Japan is better with Godzilla than America. Which I'm not saying that again. I'm not saying there should never be another American Godzilla movie. Which I honestly do think there needs to be a lot more American Godzilla movies. A lot more American Godzilla movies, especially since Godzilla's going a lot more experimental nowadays. Now we got the Monsterverse. We getting Godzilla in anime. We're getting Godzilla rides. Like Godzilla is just more popular than ever. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like some of the, it's like I feel like they f up sometimes. Godzilla minus one will be the best Godzilla movie ever. Like I said, it could be my new favorite Godzilla movie ever. It's already the most intense Godzilla movie ever, based off the trailers.
There are too many options.
The films, the trailers were aggressively spoiler heavy, told the whole film from start to finish, and there was no point seeing it. Getting into the Reiwa era, they have known what they were doing. Even the anime films had wonderful marketing campaigns. The anime films were able to build hype that the movies couldn't even deliver on. Shin Godzilla had such an incredible ad campaign. It was so clever and smart and exciting. Godzilla's Singular Point, I thought, was advertised very well. They just know what they're doing.
I forgot about the Godzilla Singular Point trailers.
Step back, learns from Toho, and doesn't give us all the answers. Engages us through teases, the way that they did back in 2014. And the reason that the 2014 ad campaign was the most successful of the Monsterverse to date is because it gave us the least answers. So that's what I'm hoping for out of tonight. I'm hoping that the trailer comes out, that it gives us some incredible visuals and gives us a great sense of atmosphere and
which it did.
And I hope it does not give us many or any answers. I hope we're still left scratching our heads.
Guys, in case y'all don't know, this video came out before the trailer.
Trying to piece together what exactly it was we saw for ourselves, because that is what's going to last. And with that, I'll end it here, guys. I want to give a huge thank you to my patrons.
Yeah, Legendary needs to do better with their marketing.
If you'd like to support the Patreon, you can use the link in the description below. What did you think about this? What are you looking for from the trailer? If it's already out, I hope things went the way I wanted. But what is your favorite type of ad campaign? Are you the type of person who likes to see all the answers? Crazy if you are, but explain.
No, I feel like they need to show as much. No, not as much as they can. And they need to show enough to get people talking. That don't. Yes, they need to show some things, but most of the movie, keep it a secret. Like you want the audience to be thrilled and surprised with what they're being shown, what they've been given, and you can't really do that if you really show the fucking movie with the advertisement. Like make the audience thrilled. Like, stop showing your movie in the trailers. That's not something with the Monsterverse. That's like with most movies nowadays. That's like with most movies nowadays. Like, stop showing your movie. Like, yeah, show little tiny pieces of it, but that's it. Like, you want to keep surprises, especially for a movie that's supposed to have a lot of surprises. Don't show it in the trailers. Keep the shit for the movie. It's a surprise. You want us to be hyped and excited.
Love to hear why. Are you the type of person?
Which is what I'm worried that Godzilla X Kong. If those toy leaks are true with Godzilla with the spiral ray and Kong with the lightning powers, they're gonna show it in the fucking trailer. They literally showed burning Godzilla, for Christ's sake. Burning Godzilla in the trailers. They almost showed Mechagodzilla in the Godzilla vs. Kong trailers, for Christ's sake. Like, I already know they're gonna be spoiling some shit with Godzilla X Kong. Hell, they might show the post-credits, for fuck's sake. In case some people are already disappointed that the villains aren't Toho villains and they're gonna save up for, like, Destroyer or Gigan, or Mecha King Ghidorah, Space Godzilla. Whereas with Godzilla Minus One, I don't even know if there's actually gonna be two Godzillas. I don't even know if there's gonna be burning Godzilla. Who knows? I don't even know what Godzilla's atomic breath looks like. Even though it's probably gonna be blue, like most Godzillas, it's probably gonna be a blue atomic breath. But yeah.
Engaged and be excited and thrilled by the mystery. Let me know down below. What are you hoping for from Godzilla Minus One? Please tell me down below. I will see you tomorrow for the trailer reaction and the trailer review. Until then, I'm gonna be doing.
I really hope Godzilla Minus One makes Legendary. I hope Godzilla Minus One shows Legendary how Godzilla movies should be made. Like, it's like, keep the kaiju action from Godzilla vs. Kong. Keep the soundtrack. You know, do all the fan service that they do right. Do the things, like, keep the things that they are good at with the Monsterverse, but also look at Godzilla Minus One as something, like, when it comes to something they could also take notes on, because they need to hire better writers. Look at Godzilla Minus One when it comes to their writing, their tone, the writing and the tone. That's it. That's really it. And that's really it. Like, just keep the kaiju action like they do in the fan servers, but also make the tone serious and get better writers. Because honestly, fuck, I cannot stand Godzilla versus Kong's writing. I swear.
My best to stay off.
Like, it's literally the battle of the century. Somehow it's literally like. Yeah, somehow it's like the worst writing in the Monsterverse. And it's like one of the worst Godzilla writings. Like, one of the worst writings ever in Godzilla history. Like, what the fuck?
Thank you all for watching.
But I still love Godzilla vs. Kong, though. I'm throwing a lot of jabs at the Monsterverse. Especially Godzilla vs. Kong. Like, I love Godzilla vs Kong. Godzilla vs Kong was nowhere near the worst Monsterverse movie for me. It's just I have a lot of issues. I have a lot of issues with that movie.
I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time for the next one. D-Man out.
Dun 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 again. God, I love the Godzilla has like the most iconic soundtrack ever. But yeah. But yeah, oh yeah, I also get a better fucking Junk TXL is returning for Godzilla X Kong. Fuck. So help me God, if I hear that Godzilla music again, it took me months to get used to that. Cause bro, King of the Monsters literally had the best music in the Monsters, and you're gonna tell me the hype, the battle of the century. The battle of the century, this movie, the battle of the century, you couldn't even get the soundtrack right? What the fuck? Legendary? Like, no excuses. No, I don't care if you have to literally run to the guy's house and meet up with him for lunch. Like, go for a dinner. Like go to the guy's wedding, or like be there with him, be his like best friend. Get Brian. Get Bear McCreary's music back, please. I just can't. I literally cannot listen to that Godzilla vs Kong music without thinking at the back of my mind, why the fuck did they change his theme? They literally had the perfect theme. But yeah, if the soundtrack of this movie sucks, if Godzilla X Kong sucks, if the soundtrack of Godzilla X Kong sucks, then literally don't Junk CXL, don't return to the Monsterverse. If the soundtrack also sucks here, don't return to the Monsterverse. Because Godzilla has one of the most iconic soundtracks ever, and you mean to tell me, and you hear that, oh, Godzilla and King Kong are crossovering for a match? The least you can do as a music composer is like make the music right. Make the fight scene better. But no, what you give us is underwhelming. It's cool and all, but compared to Bear McCreary's music from King of the Monsters, where it's pure Godzilla, where it just feels like Godzilla music, it's just, if you do it wrong this time, look, just legendary. Just don't bring Junksy. I like Junk CXL. They produce some bangers, but I did not like their soundtrack for Godzilla vs Kong. So they can work on other movies, but if they get this one wrong, just work on another movie that's not Godzilla related, please. And literally just bring back Bear McCreary. Like literally just bring back Bear McCreary. But yeah, there goes. Like they need to learn their marketing. Then they need they need to learn their marketing. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they need to learn their marketing. But yeah, that's all I gotta say right now. So like, subscribe, hit that bell, hit those notifications down below. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this trailer reaction. I mean, not trailer reaction. Let me know what you thought about this reaction to D-Man's video. Subscribe to my other accounts. That's all I gotta say. Peace. Godzilla squad. Yeah, Godzilla's been hyped lately, I swear. I'm gonna talk about that Monarch show. Yeah. Alright, bye.